Hello everyone. I was sitting here hoping I had connection. I am in Hawaii on the big island. Just love it, love it, love it here. It's one of my favorite places ever. And so I thought I would do this live because I'm sitting here and my son and his best friend are playing basketball. And I was having some thoughts that I wanted to share. So I had some inspiration. So I hope that I'm on. So hi Stephanie. Yay! Hi Danielle. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Hi Crystal. You were in my gratitude this morning, Crystal, actually. Because your story about the house and like when we first talked where you were and like this short amount of time what you've accomplished, you know, buying a house and stuff. So I was so grateful for you this morning because it's that kind of stuff that like keeps me going no matter what. Hi Amy. So I'm so excited. Hi Heather. All my ladies in the house. Anyways, I'm in Hawaii. Hi Taylor. I feel like I'm worlds away from everybody. It's kind of funny. I'm like, everybody's in a different time zone. I'm in another dimension. I'm alone. Just kidding. Hi Emily. So I'm sitting here and I am in love with Hawaii. You know, it's amazing. And I'm thinking about my train of thought and like and how conscious we have to be about what we're thinking and how easy it is to get sucked in to other pockets of energy, right? Because like I walk around and I see a lot of people in poverty. Like Hawaii is a really beautiful place, but there also is a lot, like the island people that live here, there's not that much wealth on this island. Like there's tourist wealth and then there's random wealth, but collectively there isn't. So as I'm walking through, it's really easy to get like pulled in to the rip current of that, you know? I mean, when I come here, because of the way I am, my power, my presence, I literally look like I'm somebody. And so people respond to that. And sometimes people feel bad and like, you know, hide themselves. And so I'm thinking about all this stuff and I'm always really good about saying my affirmations and my declarations out loud, but I've been traveling. Hi Alexis. I've been traveling. Hi Nancy. And so I literally got 3 hours of sleep one night, and then the next night it was only a couple hours because I just couldn't sleep. And so I just started feeling better today. But I wasn't speaking my life into existence like I normally do, like how I normally feel. So as I'm walking through, I'm getting caught in all of these thought patterns. And as we're going in public, we're susceptible to everybody else's universe because collectively we're all connected, we're all one. So when we are not taking the time to surround ourselves with the white light and to really get into the space where we're protecting ourselves, we leave ourselves open to other people's energy and energy fields. Crystal said, by the way, I got the financing without paying the investment. Also, although I'm going to pay them to make the transition easier, beyond excited. Yay! Isn't it amazing? Like everyone thinks you need all this capital and all this stuff to buy a house, when in reality you don't. You only need to know your own power and that the universe is on your side, and then shit happens. Okay, so as I'm walking through, we want to protect ourselves and surround ourselves with the white light. And always, every night, when you take a shower, you want to disconnect from everybody and everything that happened that day and send love and light throughout your day, from where you are all the way back into your morning. It will help you go to sleep earlier without all these attachments, so that you're not starting the next day with yesterday's crap. You know, you're like you're new and refreshed. And so I'm sitting here in the car and I'm thinking about that, getting pulled into it. And I'm like, I haven't spoken my affirmations out loud in a couple of days. And I could see, here you go, really, really strong. Once you're speaking your declarations or affirmations, you're really strong, you're in it. Because when you say the word, when you say the affirmation, you become it. And when you become it, then you're projecting that into each area, and then your brain will support you with other thoughts like that. That's why it's really, really important to do this for at least 15 minutes a day. You do it 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, or however you feel it. But you want to do it for as much as you can for the day, because most of the thoughts that you're thinking, 80% of them are in opposition to what you want. If you're not mentally tough, if you're not mentally trained. And even if you are, if you waver for a few days, you just get sucked right back into the collective, because it's all these patterns out there that you're just responding to. So it's really important to be speaking your words, speaking these things into existence, so that your brain will support you, your thoughts will support you, and you won't get caught up. So I'm sitting here and I started to speak. My business is successful. My business is prosperous. The second I said it, my whole body does this, right? Like, just even sit there for a minute and think of something that's true. I am successful, and like thinking of where you're successful and feeling your body like open up, right? Like open up to being that. In that moment, you are adding to that projected reality. It will get stronger and stronger until it pulls you into it. You pull it to you. It just becomes you. So I wanted to say, making sure that you are speaking these things as though it's like a declaration. And I remember when I learned Tony Robbins talk about incantations, and the reason I started doing this in the first place, it was like the moment I heard him say what happened to him when he was doing incantations was the same thing I wanted to happen to me. And what he said was that he went from making $35,000 a year to like $1 million a year within 2 years or a year or something like that, of speaking these incantations. That he would drive his piece of crap car to go talk to people with a lot of money, park around the corner, and the whole way there he's looking at himself in the rearview mirror speaking these incantations about how amazing he is, about how good he is, about how successful his business is, about closing the deals. And then when he would get there, that's the energy that they would feel, and so he would close them. So that short amount of time, he went from $35,000 a year to millions of dollars a year within like a year or something. It was crazy. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna do that. I am so gonna do that. So then I started doing it. Not only did I start doing it, but then other things in my reality started showing up. Like every Abraham and Jerry Hicks thing that I was listening to was like, you know, speaking your life into existence. All the Wallace D. Waddle stuff. So when you make a decision to do something, all this stuff will start coming into your reality to support you. It's not an accident. It is on purpose. All the quotes that you see that are in alignment with what it was that you were thinking and feeling, all the emails that you get that are in alignment with that, they're all messages. It doesn't matter where they're coming from. So it was like more and more I was seeing this. And then what really sealed the deal for me was not only did I start to feel different, because at first you don't really know, right? Like I didn't know all the stuff. Now it's easy for me to sit here and say and look back and say, oh my goodness, I realize I can make the connection because now this is where I'm sitting and that's what I was doing at that point. But when you're going through it, like where some of you are right now, you don't know. You don't know that that's what's happening. You're like in a space of maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I see it working a little bit. Like this is what my job is to keep you going and keep telling you, yes, this is what works. This works. Do it and you'll see, and then you see, and then shit starts happening for you like crazy. So as you're going through and you're saying these things, you're projecting, and that's what he was doing. So then when I started doing it and then started seeing that it was working, and then after I'm saying it, still don't know, I take my dog for a walk and I'm saying, I am the queen of the universe. I am the queen of my universe. I am here to transform the planet. I am successful. I am wealthy. And as I'm walking my dog saying these things over and over and over again, then Catherine Ponder's book comes up and she's talking about a scientific study that was saying 80% faster that you manifest your desires into reality, 80% faster by speaking them into existence. Then all the dots are like tick, 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 and then I was like, holy shit, motherfucker, it's real, right? It's real. And then it's just like watching this stuff flow into my life. Boom, 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 boom. Like all this stuff that I want, no matter what it is, cars, money, love, whatever it is, you know, like it doesn't even matter. And for me, it's more about the experience of that thing. This is why I share everything that I have. This is why I'm like so adamant on teaching you, no matter how much money I accumulate, I'm still going to be doing this. Still going to be doing this. Because this is what I live my life for. But I want you to speak your reality into existence 80% faster. I am telling you. And the reason that is because it keeps your shit in check. It keeps you from going back to those old fucking thoughts that are going to keep you where you were, that are scarcity, that are limiting, that are self-defeating, and it puts you in this mode where you're like, boom, I am the queen of my fucking universe. I am successful. I don't care what job you're in. I was in a job I hated too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what job you're in. It doesn't matter how much money you have right now. I had no fucking money. I was in poverty. I was living on food stamps. I'm telling you, none of that shit matters. You cannot give me an excuse to tell me that you're staying where you are because of this, because I guarantee you I've experienced it. When I say I've experienced nearly 99% of the shit on this planet, I'm not fucking kidding. You know half of my story. I have experienced everything. So I'm telling you, speak these things into existence because it happens and it happens fast. And you have to keep doing it. This is something that I realize I'm going to have to do for the rest of my life. But that's okay because I like it, because I'm molding myself into being this. You know, even like for those of you who've seen Wonder Woman, I know it's like some fictitious thing, which I don't think it is. I think that it's a fucking reality, and everything in the universe has been pointing to that. But she even has to go through a training ground. She was born with gifts. She was not born with skill. That had to be done, created, right? We are born with gifts. We are not born with skill. That has to be created. And you do that by speaking speaking your words into reality. And you do it, and you do it, and you do it, right? When I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about Maria. If you've seen her post in the group the other day, she's talking about how the fear is like getting to her. Woman, get up and start speaking that shit. Start speaking it. I don't care what your current reality says. That doesn't fucking matter. Your current reality is past creation. Start today. Speak it today. Speak it, speak it, speak it tomorrow. Speak it the next day. Speak it the next day. Speak it the next day. And you will be living it. Woo! So that was my inspiration that I was getting to myself right now, because I was like, oh shit, you know, start saying the affirmations. Like, I am successful. I did almost say skills. Christina, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. So, and you know, the eclipse and everything else, all the full moon, and plus I've been dealing with some stuff the last few days. I cannot wait until this unfolds and I am like exactly my outcome is there, so I can come back and speak it and have even more to teach you from the experiences that I'm going through. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. So I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing time wherever you are. And remember, start speaking your shit into existence 80% faster. It makes you stronger, changes your brain patterns, commands the universe. You are changing the programming that commands the universe. That's what you're doing. I love you all. Good luck. It is everything that's in your heart is for you. You can receive it. It's for you. Okay, I love you all. Bye.